I'm Keith Creighton. I've been trading in Morpeth for 50 years now, under the name of the Craft Studio. We'll have a historical heritage weekend on at the minute, displaying all sorts of prints and old photographs of what the shops used to be like in Newgate Street. Well, many years gone by. There's been an excellent reaction to all this. Lots of people looking at the photographs, possibly recognising grandparents from days gone by, and just really enjoying walking up and down Newgate Street.
And Keith, you've contributed a lot of the photographs that people are seeing. Yeah. How many pictures have you got in your collection?
My collection of Morpeth, or more than 400, I would think.
And a lot of those pictures show businesses on Newgate Street.
Of Newgate Street and around the town, yes, and Bridge Street and Oldgate, and then old postcards as well, and dating a long way back. Yeah. Can
you tell us a little bit about some of the businesses that are no longer trading in Newgate Street, which were well established here?
Well,
which ones can you think of?
We've got Stoker's, the butchers, just next door to us, trading over 100 years, and they've had to close down, unfortunately. But a lot of the shops that are closing down are being replaced by new businesses. So businesses come and businesses go, and by looking at these photographs you can see how businesses have changed around the town over the years.
My father was F.H. Hardy. He started his life as a market gardener at Newminster Abbey in Morpeth, and started a business selling his vegetables at 54 Newgate Street, and then we moved to 34, then on to 44, now I'm back at 54 being a florist.
And what's business been like in Newgate Street over the years?
It's been, of late it's not been very good because of different reasons, but previous to that it used to be really quite buoyant.
And you think this initiative is going to help bring in more customers?
I would like to think so, because the individual trade is a dying breed, but it's part of the community, and we'd like to see the community spirit back in Morpeth.
And can you tell me a little bit about the type of display that you've put on, especially for this event?
I've had loads of help from different people, from the antiquarians, but also from individuals. They've provided me with old newspapers. I've had some information about the post offices in Morpeth, from Nolan and Daglish, who actually own the property. I mean, we just lease it, so I've had information about what used to be there with them, how they used to live above the premises, as did a lot of shopkeepers in Morpeth.
And what do you think the future looks like for Newgate Street?
We'll have to work very hard to retain the customers that we've got and encourage more people. The worst thing that's happening in Morpeth is there's no adjacent car parking for people to shop near the nice little individual shops that are left.
And is there anything particular in the display that you've put on that people would find particularly fascinating?
I would say something to do with the older styles of floristry, which started from Victorian times. I did a course once on how to do floristry from the day one. We have got a Northumberland crocket on show, which was like how people used to display their garden flowers, going up to something from the present day.
He said he had been trying to get in touch.
My name's Christine Irvine. I run Secrets Lingerie, which is on the High Street in Newgate Street in Morpeth. The shop was formerly a hotel called the Fox and Hounds Hotel. I wanted to take part in the Heritage Week, but because my shop used to be a pub, I didn't want to display barrels of beer. I wanted to show lingerie as how it was in the 1930s, a century ago. As you can see, I've got two examples of nightwear. The one on the right and also the one on the left here was given to me by a lady from Morpeth that belonged to her mother-in-law, and she wore these as nightwear in the 1930s. Wear itself, the designs haven't really changed that much, but the French knickers, which I can show you a pair of, and these were worn by ladies during the day, whereas nowadays women tend to wear something a lot skimpier.
For the Heritage weekend, it says there's a gents downstairs and a ladies and gents on the first.
Well, I don't think there's any toilets on the ground floor.
It says
but there might be. But I know the toilets are upstairs. So
I'm sure that's what it said on
Yeah. Serious, isn't it?